Three, two, one.
Coming here to Salt has really impacted me spiritually. Before coming here to Southern, I would have a lot of ups and downs, mostly downs. I would go to a special event or I'd hear a sermon and I'd want to follow God, but it never lasted more than like a few weeks. Coming here to Salt has really shown me what I was missing. You know how in the holy place there are 3 items, the holy place of the sanctuary. There's the table of showbread, which represents reading the Word of God. There's the altar of incense, which represents prayer. And there's the 7 golden candlesticks. Now, in my past, I haven't neglected the prayer and Bible study. What was missing was sharing my faith and ministry. I was involved, but I wasn't personally sharing my faith. So coming here to Salt has really shown me that I was missing that, and I've had a deeper relationship with God than I ever have before.
So I've always wanted to join SALT since like freshman year. I started college, but I didn't because I didn't find out till winter semester. And I was told only freshmen are supposed to do it because otherwise it like messes with your schedule. So I kind of just gave up on that. And I got really involved in other things in ministry. It was a lot of fun, but there came a point where I got tired of it a lot. I started missing the point of ministry. It became more of a work. And I remember just beating myself up about it, like, why am I sent to the SALT program? Why did God put me in the SALT program? In a time in my life where I feel like I'm questioning God and doubting Him the most, and I don't even want to be around Him. Why wasn't I sent here when I was more on fire for Him? But it was through the SALT program that I met so many people that, they were still on fire for God. But I also saw that when I got to meet so many people, a few people or so, who were my Bible study contacts, who were still seeking God in the middle of their own doubts and their own questions, and realizing how much they needed God in their life, it reminded me that that was the point of what I was doing. And that was like a huge impact for me from the SALT program. It reminded me, I don't want to give up on God. I don't want to give up on ministry. I want to keep serving Him.
We're going to be picked up by someone we've never met before to go preach at someone's church we've never been to for a week.
So how has SALT impacted my life? Wow. Since I chose to come to the SALT program, I felt called into full-time ministry. So I left everything that I was doing in Salt Lake, gave up my life there, gave up my job there, and came to SALT because I knew God was calling me into full-time ministry. I had no idea what I was going to do. And I came to this program, and I can't really put it all into words, but the people I met, the students I was associated with, the practical applications that brought to life what the lessons I was needing to learn that these professors and pastors were teaching us, the field work that we did together, it just was like powerful. And it taught me so much more about God in a practical way that I could apply to my daily life. And so what I want to do with that now is wherever God's calling me, I'm going to go into full-time ministry. Maybe as a pastor, that's my desire. That's what I feel God's calling me to do. I don't know when, I don't know how, I don't even know where God's calling me yet. But now I feel fully capable and empowered by God to do this from what I've learned from this SALT program. And all the friends that I've made here are going to last for the lifetime.